Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Dodgers taking on the Titans. Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. That one not close, and we're underway. And that's in there at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line for Armstrong. Calls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Ted Williams.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. This is Willie Castro, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Back foot slider struck him out. And here is James Wood. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. That one missed. Popped up. Witt makes the grab, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one at triple digits. That's out to center field. Beltran settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Joey Gallo. Lifted in the air down the left side. Ramirez settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Zimmerman back to work. That one fouled off. That's ball down and in. A slider missed. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
Pitch misses.
Inside, ball 3.
Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat. The 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now Jorge Posada.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Corey Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he held up. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next pitch inside. And now 3-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one outside. Ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for one. Relayed it done in time. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down the left fielder, Aaron Judge. To third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Judge out of the play. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
What's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Castro makes the play, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Man at first, nobody out. James Wood digs in now. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Grounder might be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Santana stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in the dirt. And now 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Clemens, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Tatis waits.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one ripped. That's back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. At the plate, Ted Simmons. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. So the batting order turns over. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. And now 2-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The batter,
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one in triple digits.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And there's 2 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
Nope,
inside.
that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Rudder takes off. Cut out and miss.
2-2.
Throw to second and he's safe. Into center. Beltran tracks it down for the new inning getting started. Now Jorge Posada. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1 there. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just
Ball
not
2.
able to square it up.
Just missed. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it is gone. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Liner, base hit. And now Adley Rutschman. And that's in the
that's
dirt.
low.
Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. The feed for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Beltran up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-0. Just
Ball
missed.
3. I got 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. And that one in the air center field. Corrals it. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one high in the air to left center. Beltran sizing this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's the strike.
Can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's your strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Out to center. Beltran drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Santana stands in now and watches strike 1. Outside. And the count even 1-1. On the ground to the left. Gallo slings to first, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Bunch it towards the mound. The throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Stepping in, Ted Simmons.
Playing a little small ball right there. Now they've got a runner on third with less than 2 outs. A lot of different ways to get him home. Nicely done right there.
That one drifts inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a slow roller. Santana. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a curve is down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Seager. And makes the grab. That is the inning. And we're back. And now here is Jorge Posada. And that skips in the dirt. Posada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. And a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Just
inside
off
ball.
the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Adley Rutschman will hit next. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes his way towards it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Posada off of first with 2 away. That misses.
Ball 2.
And a count 2-1. Check swing, called strike. Sets him down on strike. Well, we go bottom 6. Down the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing. Did he go?
No
Yes, he
balls,
did.
2 strikes.
And
Ball
misses inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The left fielder,
Here comes
number
Aaron
99,
Judge.
Aaron Judge.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And a good eye there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Ted Williams. On the ground, Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. Hard hit left side. In there safely. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Tag, and they got him.
That's an out.
So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the bottom of the 7th, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Check swing, and he went. No balls,
No
2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
That one the other way. Castro sends it to first, and Devers is set down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling. foul down the right side. Ben
Now
Joyce into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Nope.
The 1-1 is upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Done. In the box now, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner,
inside.
and it's 1-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jorge Posada. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's a 2-0. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a couple more. It's 10-3. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Hit in the air, left field. Judge puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Beltran batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Judge makes the grab. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Ted Williams. Just off the inside edge. Into left center for a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third. It's 10-3. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So a man at
The
first.
batter, number 7.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Andres Munoz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there.
Runner on the go. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something? Runner on the go again. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-2 the count.
Up and in, and the count is filled up. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they add to their lead. It's 16-3. Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And a foul ball. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a roll.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 18-3. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. Man at first with one gone. Now here is James Wood. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Carlos Santana now at the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now two aboard.
All over that one right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 21-3.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And
Ball,
1 and 2.
out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. On to first.
He's out.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Both
Going
ones the count.
Munoz, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And there's a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheel.
Oh, look at this. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Raffy coming to the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And Devers hits that one. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second. And he's out. But a run does come in to score. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's the switch. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Adam Dunn didn't go.
Now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, called strike. Ottavino is just 1 strike away. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, this one ends in a blowout.
kiss the